Well, hello all my stamping friends. It is Saturday and I find myself with a minute of time, so I thought I'd bounce on and do a very quick video. I don't know that I'll be able to see any comments today. We live rurally and sometimes the internet is a little sketchy. Anyway, Tammy White demonstrated this fabulous Z-fold card. Just really super cute. So I thought to myself, oh, I want to try one of those just because it looked like so much fun. So I'm going to try and bring you up on my laptop real quick just to see if anybody's on, and we'll just hope for the best that the video will pop up. Doesn't look like it quite yet. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. This is the one I made. So this is the Cutest Halloween bundle. Super cute. It comes with a punch, lots of goodies. And in the suite, there's lots of goodies. And you can find that in the mini catalog on page 51. Let me show you how easy this is to come together. Look, I made these little candy corns. Do you guys like candy corns? I think that's my least favorite Halloween candy ever. I'm really kind of a Reese's peanut butter kind of gal. So anyway, let me see here what we're going to do with this internet today. All right, in the meantime, we'll go ahead and get started. I'm doing one with the old olive today, and this is cut for our base at 4 1/4 by 11 inches. We're going to go ahead and score. So what I do when I score, my hint is going to put my cutting tool up and then put my cardstock in, and I work from the bottom up. And we want to score this at 2 3/4 first. Now I have to tell you, I'm going to say the measurements out loud, but really check my blog, cardsbycoco.com, because I'm likely to misquote even the information I have written down. Anyway, and let's move over to 5 1/2 inches then and give this another quick score. Again, I just always make sure my cutting tool is at the top. Cannot even begin to tell you how much paper I have ruined by yeah, pretty much just by slicing it up. So anyway, we're going to fold this in half. This is how we make our Z fold. How easy is this? And then we're going to fold back. And sometimes, you know, I want it nice and even. So there we go. I'm going to burnish that edge. Very easy. I'm going to grab the DSP I have cut. If you haven't seen the Cute Halloween 6x6 DSP, let me show you real quick. Mine is all jumbled up and out of order because I've been using so much of it. But this is what one side looks like. I'm going to flip it around. I just think these ghosts are adorable, but I've made so many projects with this one that I'm having to switch it up a little bit. So let me show you how easy everything comes together now. Now I'm mixing the black on this old olive. And this cardstock is cut at 2 5/8 by 4 1/8 inch. Yep, I said that right. And I'm going to use the Haunted Houses. And that is cut at the DSP 2 1/2 by 4 inches. Again, it's going to be on my blog. So my hint is when you use this multi-purpose glue, to kind of use it like a pencil so you don't get the big clumps on it. I need some wiggle room, so I tend not to use the Stampin' Seal because, like I said, I just need a little wiggle room here. So I'm going to place this here on the black cardstock. Isn't that cute? I just think that this is the cutest Halloween set. I don't know about you. I'm kind of into cutesy Halloween and not as much into the scary Halloween, which is kind of funny because I really like a good horror movie. Anyway, I wanted to keep with the same piece of paper. So you'll notice one pattern there and the other one. I did have to break into 2 pieces. There was not enough left over, but I just thought these two went really well together. Let me know what you think. So anyway, this piece is cut at 4 inches by 5 1/4. And I'm going to glue this again with the multi-purpose glue. I think this card just is, these Z-folds are just so cute. Give that a little bit. So my kids used to, you know, I have multiple daughters. I have 4 daughters, and they were always so much fun at Halloween. Now we live rurally and we don't even get any trick-or-treaters. Anyway, so I have to send out Halloween cards. This piece I'm going to glue right there. So let's put that on there. So I've decided I think it's way more fun to live in town at Halloween. So let's go ahead and glue this here. Do you guys send out very many Halloween cards? I'm finding I'm sending more and more cards in general. So Stampin' Up! News, while I'm putting this together and you're watching, let me just fill you in a little bit with the Stampin' Up! News. Celebration, most people know, ends September 30th. So if you thought about joining my team, that would be the last day to get that free bundle. Would be September 30th for this celebration's joining special. Also the last day if you had anything on your wish list that you wanted. So what I kind of want to do here is fold this over because I want to sneak this in, but I want to make sure my edges look even. And they're lining up at the top and the bottom. And that does. So there we go there. You can see we're off to a really good start, aren't we? Isn't that cute? There we go. Smooch that down a little. That's better. Now, let me grab my stamp set here and my die cuts. I'm going to show you how easy this is to do. So, I have the smaller white one here that I want for here. Oh, I thought I die cut out a black one and I didn't. Hang on a second. I need one of those. Let me grab my die cutting machine. Good opportunity to review how to do that, right? Just when I think I'm all prepared. Let me see. Hopefully that's not too big there. And let me grab my my plates here. This is Stampin' Up! Stamp and Emboss machine. And what I did is I used one of the larger, if you haven't seen these Switch So Stitch So Sweetly dies, they're just great. So I use these two out of it. Let me move those out of the way. Grab my cutting plate. And we need one of the bigger ones cut in black. It's nice to have everything so close at hand. So when I do forget something, it's just right there. And we'll run that through the die cutting machine. And ta-da, just that easy. Here we go. There's that. Anyway, back to the stamping. I wanted the smaller one to sit there. This one comes with super cute sayings. I really like this. You put a smile on my face. I think that is just so nice. So I think I'm going to use that one again, and I'm going to put it on a B block. Stampin' Up! They have the size of the block on the side of the block. So you'll always know what size you need or potentially need to order. You can also buy all the blocks all together if you'd like, if that's easier for you. I'm going to use some Memento Tuxedo black ink. Give this a little stamp, and I'm going to just make sure I have it somewhat even here. Yep, that looks good. So let's give this a little stamp and put that there. All right, so what I always do too is I have an envelope here. I always bring out my envelopes when I'm making my cards, and the reason I do is because I like to decorate my envelope. I like to have everything ready to go. So there we are there. And I'm going to go back with that candy corn, I think, and put a little bit more on this envelope. Let me move this out of the way. Grab the candy corn out of my stamp set. I have to show you. Look at the faces you can put in those little skull heads there. Isn't that cute? So you can really make them smiley if you'd like. Thought about putting the spiders back here on this one, but you know, I really dislike spiders. I'm allergic to them, and every time I get a spider bite, it's just, ugh. So I really have an aversion to spiders. So every now and then I'll put a spidery thing on, but it's not often. Let me move that out of the way. Our envelope is done. How cute is that? All right, let me show you how easy this comes together. So we're going to go ahead, and I'm just going to use my liquid adhesive again. And again, use the adhesive of your choice. You know, some people really like the Stampin' Seal. Some people like me need a little bit more wiggle room, so we like the multi-purpose glue. There's so many different adhesives you can use that Stampin' Up! Has. So use your favorite. And then I just kind of center that in there. And I am going to center this here, and I'm going to glue this part down first. So the thing you really just need to pay attention with is make sure you kind of know where you're gluing, because you certainly don't want it to attach to this part of your card. You really want it on this. So I tend to just use my fingernail so I know what side, how far to go with the glue. The first card, I will tell you a funny story. When I started as a demonstrator, I had a huge learning curve, just a huge learning curve. And I glued and shut more cards than you could shake a stick at. So, and then, see, there's your Z-fold. So I'm going to take this piece here, because I want this inside here. And I kind of line it up with this, because you don't really want it to show through. You want it flush. So again, I'm going to glue this, the back side of this, and then I'm going to lay it down on that piece so we get a nice even edge there. Then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with that punch here in a second. So there's that, and what I like to do is kind of set it here and hold on to it with my fingers and then bring it down. Again, this is the nice thing with the liquid adhesive, is it gives you a little bit of wiggle room if you kind of have to move things around a bit. Or I'm going to use the tip of my bone folder just to see how I do here. I think that needs to come down just a smidge. Let me see, maybe in a smidge. Just gives you that little bit of flexibility. Oh, that looks good. So then you see, it opens up like that. And it's nice to use a variety that's a little bit more fun, or else it does to me. It's not just like I did here on this one. I used the striped paper and then the darker one with the skull, but they match, and same here. And that's a nice thing when you flip your paper over, is it gives you that other side there. So there's one piece here that has the little cats on that I thought I had setting out, but that's okay. I'll just reach behind me and grab it. I wanted to show you the bats there. How cute are those? So that matches the Flirty Flamingo. So if you're making a card for a little girl who's not real keen on the scary stuff, how cute would that one be? You could use that Flirty Flamingo and even just turn it around. Here, I'll fold this one in half. You could turn that around and just put it against a black and put this against the Flirty Flamingo. I almost went with that one today. So here are the cats. And I thought the cats would be super cute to put up on dimensionals here. For the skull doesn't have a punch, so I just fussy cut that and put it up on a dimension. Fussy cutting these are very easy. Certainly not something that's difficult because it's not a very intricate pattern. So if you don't have the punch, or you're not a punch person, all of these are very easy to fussy cut. So look at that. And there's my cat. I thought the black cat was cute, and it's something I haven't really used much of yet. So I thought, oh, that's the one for me for this card. And we're going to put this here up on a dimensional. There's a little smudge right there. So, you know, the best way to hide your mistakes or your smudges is to really just put something there. Put an embellishment, put a little cat, little black cat. There you go. So that's super cute. And I'm going to add some of these stars here. These are the Cute Stars adhesive backed sequins. And since this is kind of a dark, I mean, it's has a lot of black to it, I'm going to use more of this iridescent color to add just a little bit of sparkle to this card. I'm going to use different sizes. I'm going to use some of the smaller ones and then some of the bigger ones. And put one up here. And here, you all put a smile on my face. That's kind of corny, but you really do when you watch my videos. I really appreciate it. I'll be posting everything on my blog later today. You will also find this on my YouTube channel. If you do watch my YouTube channel, which is under Colleen Light, Cards by Coco, please give a like or subscribe. I'm trying to build up my subscribers. And here are the 2 cards we made. So thank you to Tammy White for her inspiration. And this is your Z-Fold card. And how cute are these? 2 Halloween cards ready to mail out. Both super cute to send out. Anyway, have a fabulous weekend. And I will see you on Tuesday for my Tuesday's tips. Thanks so much. Bye.